UTEP Miners, and it's always a pleasure to come out this way, and we're certainly excited about the game we have in store. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see, the winners of 6 straight, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the UTEP Miners. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Commodores will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Barnes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So UTEP's offense will go to work first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Scanning the field, it's Glenn. Fires to the big fella. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. The Miners will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab.
Really good offenses, great protection. You got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part and the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Miners come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. And they stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down and short. The Miners will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Hauls it in at the 25. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Commodores offense will take the field for the first time. Here's the handoff. And the visitors start their day with nothing. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Couldn't find anyone open here. He'll live to find another play. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Commodores line up to punt it away. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to... And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
And the Miners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Glenn. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marked at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The Miners want to pick up the tempo. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll stop him after a minimum pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Mars. Back down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And that's a UTEP first down.
He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Off the wagon rolling out. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 32. They go to the ground. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Commodores will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, you dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, Dave.
No, that's not what he said. He said, you're doing a great job. Just keep your head up. Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Here's the pressure. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
And the Miners will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Corrals it at the 45. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass and incomplete. And the Commodores will line up to punt it away.
Let's make some noise.
And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Back to pass, it's Glenn. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass way to pick up a few. Ball will be dial up on second and a long way to go. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. In with double coverage, and he picked it off.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Nothing but punts as a result of the first three offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I don't know if anybody saw this happening. He's 0 for 6 to start the game throwing it. He's just not seeing the field real well. The defense has done a great job in the back end and with their pass rush, making life really hard on him. But they've got no points, and it's not a surprise. I mean, they thought they would be able to find...
There he goes! And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Doors!
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. UCLA is on top, but it's not like Troy Aikman or Gary Beeben are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by a field goal over Michigan. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Miners in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to pass. It's Glenn. Fires on the run. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Facing a third down and short from the 26. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
And the Miners will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of negative. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Here on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. The give to the tailback. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Finds a little space. Breaks into the open. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
On to attempt the try.
For the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-way scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The give on the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Miners will hustle to the line.
Oftentimes when offenses get a 1st down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo. You're seeing them now go hurry up.
Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. He'll heave it deep. He holds it in, and nobody's close. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Boy, if that 1st down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Rides the back of the nation on the option. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. Had to settle for the field goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
That's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Takes a handoff. It's Fields. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out through the 25. And the Commodores can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got the big tight end on the corner route. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Got enough for the 1st. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Commodores come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Right back to the well. Oh, he's got some space. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Commodores headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Motion from the wideout. A run for the quarterback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Fires downfield. Working on the right. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. He's looking to throw.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. On the option. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line.
Big decision now for you on offense. You just gave up a negative play, right? You killed some momentum down here close to the goal line, but do you believe your guys can go out and execute the game plan in red zone offense early and really try to suck the energy out of the stadium?
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll give it to the back. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Dropping back, it's Glenn. Working that left side now. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Brown. He finds enough room to get up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. They go to the draw.
And, man, you got to like the swarm of this defense. You've got to get in the backfield, make some penetration, and realize the first guy's not going to always get that big sucker on the ground. Like, he's a big, strong dude. He's breaking tackles, but still swarming to the football, and this defense still gets a tackle for a loss.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Kick is in the air. Cradles it at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. They'll run it from the gun, fighting off the defender. Continuing to churn and move it forward. They're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. This quarterback part of their running game. And he fights his way forward. Gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. with the running back. He has the first and still on his feet. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And that's good enough for a first down.
To the ground. He's got it again. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Second down coming up. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Let's see what they've got on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Fields. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to put the football down. They face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for it all. Catch in stride inside the 15. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody staying in their range, and they'll stop him at the 16. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like El Paso. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at one of the most picturesque settings in the game, Sun Bowl Stadium.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
All right, that's when the offensive line has got to be able to communicate. That inside linebacker that's running through the A-gap or the B-gap, those O-linemen, they've got to work together. They've got to pass guys off to one another to make sure they pick him up. Didn't do it that time.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. On the run, fires downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The kick is on its way. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. UTEP has tight end. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. They're dealing with a second and long. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to make up just a little bit of time to get to that first down marker. To the air, it's Glenn. Quickly complete. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Miners have it with a 1st and 10.
First down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Second down.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
And the Miners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Miners want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. Commodores can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The give to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
He's brought down near the 49-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Hand off from the gun. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
2nd down coming up.
Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Trying to get rid of it. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Looking down the middle. With the catch, it's Richardson. And he makes a completion, and they're set up and in business at the 20. From the red zone, looking for a man. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. The defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Rushes on him. He just tossed that one out of bounds to avoid the sack. With the turnover, you've got both plays here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. They picked the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. It didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Vanderbilt, 23. UTEP, 3.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. UTEP has the ball in the offense, ready to go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle to prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
And the Miners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Glenn. Got it in the middle, it's Barnes. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Punt is in the air. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. The give out of the gun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The run from the shotgun. Quick spin on the run. And a good solid pickup before the defense cuts it down. And the Commodores are at the line trying to move the sticks a little bit short. Picks up the first down, still moving. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Picks up 4. And first down for the offense.
One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Commodores with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Coleman. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Commodores look to keep this drive humming.
Good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
By the receiver.
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down.
First down for the offense.
Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Coleman. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
At the 9-yard line.
Wide receiver comes in motion.
2nd down coming up.
Out of the gun, the inside give. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Gives it on the option. That just never had a chance. They controlled the middle of the field and stopped into the backfield on 3rd down.
Right here. Stand on your feet. Let's make some
On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy. And the punishment has been extended. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Looking to throw, it's Glenn. Got it set up on the outside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd down.
Off the play fake. All over the middle, it's Campbell. downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. To the ground with the back. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Tyree. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Using his legs, it's Callaway. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They'll give it to him again. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Just going to keep it after the snap. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of one. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Commodores decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Looking for a man. It's Glenn. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On the option. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Commodores have moved it inside the 20.
For the offense.
Here comes the option. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Spins away from the defender. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
First and goal, Vanderbilt.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. UCLA is down right now inside the Rose Bowl, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Pasadena today. They're trailing by 13 to Michigan.
They'll run it from the gun.
Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got his man in the middle. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw.
And I think this offense is all about surrender, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football. They want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game, but they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment, because today, oof, it was not a good day.
Gives it on the option. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Miners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Glenn. Finds the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Miners have it with a 1st and 10. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Ball's incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. When you hit this point in the season, week 7, you sort of turn the corner and you remain unbeaten at this point. You've morphed into a championship contender.
Yes, but you don't want to peek too far ahead, Reese. You kind of want to be like, nothing to see here, just move on. We haven't accomplished what we wanted yet. We haven't accomplished what we set out to do. It's week 7. I know you guys got bigger hopes and bigger dreams than just being to week 7 and being undefeated.
And guys, I've been really impressed with this team because they've just seemed to always have an identity. From the very beginning of the year, they knew who they were, they knew what they were going to go out and try to accomplish and how they wanted to dominate teams. And they've been able to do that to this point. So, David, to your point, just keep getting better every single week moving ahead. And this team could be in the college football playoff discussion.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.